Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Pittsburgh. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Chicago. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
You know, right now for Pittsburgh, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Harper against Lillard. Here's Summerzinski. Lays it up off the glass.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Pittsburgh.
Miller outside to the middle from down low. A second chance effort. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Sohan. The rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Pittsburgh. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Fires it up. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Harper's shot's good.
You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Chicago. Passes it to Hunter. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. To the inside, the kick out to Harper. Fires for three. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. And he makes that one. 6 points for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Hunter. Unloads from 9. He gets that one.
Well, Hunter doing all he can right now to explore areas on the floor where he can score.
Shoots. They get it back. Doesn't go that time. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Sohan. Up top, Curry. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 11 points.
Okay, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Dishes it to Mitchell. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Summerzinski.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the second free throw, good. It's taken away by Wallace. And it's Pittsburgh. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. We've got Wallace. Harper is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Brown in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Owens. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Owens has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Pittsburgh. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Here's Knox. He dishes it to Barbosa. For 3, Edwards. And Brown pulls it down. Here's Wallace. A 3-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wallace has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Knox the pass to Horton Tucker. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Back to Horton Tucker. Here's Knox. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Hunter. He kicks it to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Brown the pass to Harper. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Pittsburgh.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Chicago with the ball after Pittsburgh's 3-pointer at the other end. Knocked away. Here we go, all alone. Ball going up court. It's tipped. Tries it from the top of the key. No good that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 3-pointer. Good on the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Lillard, that's good from 17 feet away.
Yeah, there is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Covered by Lillard, tries from 7. Pittsburgh pulls it in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Sohan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Driving the lane. Over in the corner, Lillard. And again, it's Pittsburgh with the 3.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
Curry looking around to stop the run. And the Bulls get it back. Count that one.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Pittsburgh.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. There's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
3-on-3, the 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
From deep, Chicago grabs the miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
To the left wing, 3-pointer, Lillard doesn't go for him. Covered by Lillard. For 3, sinks the 3-pointer.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Game, they had an aggressive...
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.